tem um avanço na tarefa, ou quando eu dou um feedback de uma coisa que não funcionou, isso está sendo salvo naquela conversa. Então, se eu tiver que jogar fora todos os engenheiros que estavam trabalhando e spawnar outros, eles não vão começar do zero, porque eles têm os contextos das tarefas que estavam sendo trabalhadas. Então, isso já ajuda da passagem de conhecimento, a passagem de bastão de conhecimento de um agente para o próximo, mas quando eu estou tendo que recriar o meu boss, que é o cara que gerencia a equipe toda, eu não fiz um fix para o conhecimento dele, então isso é um problema que eu ainda tenho no meu workflow, não estou 100% feliz. Então, se alguém descobrir aí como você gerencia de fato o contexto para passar de um agente para o outro, isso aí é uma coisa que eu tenho interesse. Que tipo de tarefa você nunca entrega 100% para IA? Cara, eu entrego todas as tarefas para IA que ela consiga verificar o resultado. Se ela não conseguir verificar o resultado, eu nem vou trabalhar nessa tarefa, então eu nem vou passar para ela. Mas o que eu for trabalhar, eu passo para a IA. Tá? A IA ela faz tudo para mim hoje. Eu passo para a IA. Tá? A IA ela faz tudo para mim.
Esse é esse aqui o vídeo.
De fato, o contexto para passar.
Parece bem parecido, né? Mas talvez seja esse aqui, ó. Já sei, é só eu ver qual que era essa câmera aqui. Cara, parece bem esse aqui mesmo.
E não... Vamos ver se ficou boa essa gravação? E aí o pessoal do chat a gente pode continuar conversando. Show, muito obrigado por você ter assistido. Usando esse produto, eu atualizo, eu faço uma coisa que não foi uma vez que eu configurei, é uma coisa que eu configuro e eu itero todos os dias. Como eu estou usando esse produto, eu atualizo, eu faço os fixes para ele. Próxima pergunta. O que você configurou uma vez? Então eu nem vou passar para ela, mas o que eu for trabalhar eu passo para a IA. Tá? A IA ela faz tudo para mim hoje. Tudo. Não consigo dizer uma coisa que eu faço.
Cara, tem algum engenheiro que tá tentando usar o meu One Password. Qual engenheiro que tá tentando fazer isso?
Manualmente. Então, se não tem como verificar, eu não vou trabalhar nessa tarefa, eu não vou passar para o meu time de IA. E salvou o tempo para você todos os dias. Com certeza o meu setup de gestão. Se tem o que você configurou, como verificar, eu vou trabalhar nessa tarefa, agora, eu vou passar para o meu time de IA. Próxima pergunta. O que você configurou uma vez e salvou o tempo para você todos os dias? Com certeza o meu setup de gestão dos meus agentes. Isso é uma coisa... E salvou o tempo para você todos os dias. Com certeza o meu setup de gestão dos meus... E não foi uma vez que eu configurei, eu itero todos os dias como eu estou usando. Gente, isso é uma coisa que não foi uma vez que eu configurei, é uma coisa que eu configuro e eu itero todos os dias como... Eu itero todos os dias como eu estou usando que eu configurei, eu itero todos os dias como eu estou usando esse produto que eu configurei, eu itero todos os dias como uma coisa que não foi uma vez que eu configurei, eu itero todos os dias como eu estou usando esse produto. Com certeza o meu setup de gestão dos meus agentes, isso é uma coisa que não foi uma vez que eu configurei, é uma coisa que eu configuro e eu itero todos os dias como... Eu itero todos os dias como eu estou usando que eu configurei, eu itero todos os dias como eu estou... Uma coisa que não foi uma vez que eu configurei, eu itero todos os dias. Com certeza o meu setup de gestão dos meus agentes, isso é uma coisa que não foi uma vez que eu configurei, é uma coisa que eu configuro e eu itero todos os dias como eu estou usando esse produto, eu atualizo, eu faço... Como eu estou usando esse produto, eu atualizo, eu faço os fixes para ele ficar melhor para atender os meus... Faço os fixes para ele ficar melhor para atender as minhas dores, né? As minhas dores, né? Atender as minhas dores, né? Então, atender Então, e não foi uma vez que eu configurei, é uma coisa que eu configuro e eu itero todos os dias como eu estou usando esse produto, eu atualizo, eu faço os fixes para ele ficar melhor para atender as minhas dores, né? Então, esse setup para gerenciar os times, para colocar 10 agentes para trabalhar, 20 agentes para trabalhar, para testar as dores, né? Então, esse setup para gerenciar os times, para colocar 10 agentes para trabalhar, 20 agentes para trabalhar, para testar as seeds, para subir um container, para verificar que o negócio está funcionando do zero, esse salva muito tempo para mim, certo? Para seeds, para subir um container, para verificar que o negócio está funcionando do zero, esse salva muito tempo para mim, certo? Pessoal, essa foi, certo? Pessoal, essa foi a live interativa de hoje. Se você quer subir um container para verificar que o negócio está funcionando
Cara, eu
do
acho que
zero,
tá bem bom.
esse salva muito tempo para mim, certo? Pessoal, essa foi a live interativa para testar as seeds, para subir um container, para verificar que o negócio está funcionando do zero. Esse salva muito tempo para mim, certo? Pessoal, essa foi funcionando do zero. Esse salva muito tempo para mim, certo? Pessoal, essa foi a live interativa de hoje. Se você quer participar da próxima, se você quer que eu resolva, se você quer que eu responda as suas perguntas, 3h30 todos os dias você pode colar na live e eu vou estar lá ao vivo falando diretamente com você. Deixa o like aqui, comenta a sua dúvida, comenta algo que você quer que eu responda. Qual que é o tema da próxima live interativa? Bota aqui nos comentários qual o tema da próxima live interativa que eu vou fazer segunda-feira, tá? Fechou? Muito obrigado por você ter assistido. Um abraço, tchau, tchau. Show? Vamos ver se ficou boa essa gravação. Foi a live interativa de hoje. Se você quer participar da próxima.
Cara, eu acho que tá muito bom. Eu não sei nem como dar feedback pra ele. Olha o negócio rodando aqui, gente. Deixa eu ver se eu tenho uma credencial aqui. Cara, eu tinha feito uma pergunta pra ele aqui, né? Deixa eu achar. Eu já nem sei onde que tá aquela lá, eu pergunto de novo. Cara, desculpa perguntar de novo, mas eu preciso saber sobre aquela tarefa do auto research. Qual que foi a conclusão? Qual que foi sua sugestão? Deixa eu jogar isso aqui pra cá.
Keep going. You know what's next?
Se você quer que eu resolva. E aí o pessoal do chat a gente pode continuar conversando. tem um avanço na tarefa, ou quando eu dou um feedback de uma coisa que não funcionou, isso está sendo salvo naquela conversa. Então, se eu tiver que jogar fora todos os engenheiros,
Cara, esse aqui era um bom teste pra eu ver aqui o começo do vídeo. Esse aqui. Que seja esse aqui. Esse aqui 16.
vai continuar no seu trabalho, ele tem um contexto do que está sendo feito. Então essa é uma tentativa que eu tive para resolver o problema de contexto, onde como eu estou engenheiros que tem um avanço na tarefa, ou quando eu dou um feedback de uma coisa que não
As informações
está sendo salvo naquela conversa.
Quando o engenheiro tem uma avanço na tarefa, ou quando eu dou um feedback de uma coisa que não funcionou, está sendo salvo naquela conversa. Então se eu tiver que jogar fora todos os engenheiros que estavam trabalhando e dou feedback de uma coisa que não funcionou,
ou quando eu dou um feedback de uma coisa que não funcionou, isso está sendo salvo naquela conversa. Então, se eu tiver que sendo salvo naquela conversa. Então, se eu tiver que jogar fora,
Se eu tiver aqui.
então se eu tiver que jogar fora,
Então, se eu tiver.
o engenheiro ele tem um avanço na tarefa, ou quando eu dou um feedback de uma coisa que não funcionou, isso está sendo salvo naquela conversa. Então, se eu tiver que jogar fora,
Será que você chegou o teleprompter do céu? É isso que é aquilo ali? É um teleprompter.
Content of this now. Content clear now.
Se. Se tem a última palavra que ficou boa. A última palavra que ficou boa, a gente tem que pegar o tempo dela. Da última palavra que ficou boa, a gente tem que pegar o tempo dela. E no caso geral, a gente vai pegar a regra do 0.3, tá? O 0.3 de cauda depois da última palavra que ficou boa. Só que se por acaso a próxima palavra que a gente quer remover, ela entra nessa janela, então a gente não pode pegar ela. E aí, eu acho que a gente tem que pegar talvez 0.05 antes da palavra que a gente quer remover. Eu acho que pode ser isso. Ao invés de ser o começo dela, a gente pega 0.05 antes do começo da palavra que a gente quer remover. Contanto que a gente não entre. Contanto que não corte a última palavra, né? A que vai ter a cauda. Aqui. Uma coisa aqui. Minha live tá ao vivo aqui. E aí, galera? Tudo bom? Tudo bom com os senhores? Uma coisa aqui. Tá com eco, né? Vamos lá, então. O link... eu tenho que pausar a live aqui. E o Wi-Fi tá, mas não importa. Deixa eu vir aqui. E aqui eu já vou fazer assim. Fecho, fecho. Agora eu volto pra cá. Aqui no Daily Use. Aqui. Hey, Rowan.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Good.
I can't wait to meet our first guest.
Yeah, let's see. It will be a surprise for me as well, okay?
Okay, okay, you got it. So we'll just keep her in the waiting room and then bring her in, but she'll be able to kind of see everything, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I need a little bio on her to welcome her, actually.
Yeah. Let's ask her dad as well.
Okay.
Oi, Melissa.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Hello. Hola.
Ron, do you
Hi.
speak Portuguese?
I don't speak any Portuguese. I'm sorry.
Okay, it's very fine.
Where are you based? In Brazil.
So I study mechanical engineering, and I always try to learn more about technology, AI, and these all words they have. And I also write in Substack.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Can you give me a little bio of you? Like, what's your background? Are you a student? Are you what? Can I just get a little summary?
Yeah, of course. I am a student. I do engineering mechanic, and
It's
it's very
mechanical
hard to
engineering.
do. Yeah,
Okay, cool.
and I always try to learn more about AI, read, and education. I always like to do things like that. I do some personal project, and it's that.
Okay, mechanical engineering student, and you are. I'm sorry, I didn't catch where you were based because I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say where you're based. As long as I can pronounce it. Where are you from?
Is it?
Brazil.
Okay. And where in Brazil?
Belém.
Can you
Belém.
first? Can you spell that for me? Like, can you put it in the chat, the private chat?
B
Oh, okay.
A.
Yeah. I'll type it out for you, Ron.
Okay, thanks. Oh, my wife's calling me. Babe, I'm about to go on a live stream. Is this urgent? Oh, the groomer's here and she needs to get our dog. Where? Where is she? Downstairs? Babe, yeah, I'm about to go on a live stream. What are you doing to me? Yeah, okay, bye. Oh my God. We were just trying out a mobile dog groomer service for the first time. Apparently they're here.
Yeah, go
So
there.
Melissa Fernandez.
Yes.
Okay, from where did you write that? Is it in the private chat? Where did you write
there's a chat on Restream.
Balem.
Yeah, Belém.
From Balem.
It's like
Belém.
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 Yeah, Belém.
Belém.
Is that.
You can say Brazil. It's fine.
It's
Thanks,
more
thanks.
easy.
All right.
Yeah, it's easier.
Where are my co-hosts? I can't believe that
Oh,
they're
we
not
need to
here.
share. We need to share the link with them, right?
No, I put it in the calendar invite.
Oh,
Melissa, what I'm gonna did you see the questions?
Yes, I have read it.
Okay, great. Belém. Belém.
Belém.
Yes.
Belém. Cool. Well, we're gonna kind of start with probably the first 15 minutes being about what is a seed, why is it important to plow, how are we helping, and then we're gonna get into talking about your seed and how you found out about us.
Okay. So, I think the first time I read about seed was with Dane. In the videos.
Yeah, I think it's easier for you to call me Daniel. Or
okay.
yeah. it's because in my live stream is it's like Dan with E at the end, right? Danny.
Yeah. Danny,
yeah. Whatever.
No.
Okay. The first time I heard about the concept of seed is from video for Daniel, and made me create something for the hackathon.
Yep. What did you create?
Because my agent was create some things in my screen right now. Sorry. So it was the almanac.
Almanac. Okay,
yes.
So this was the prototype for the where you can mark up HTML design files.
Yes, it was the first time I have contact with Sid, and
Sam's backstage. Sam just texted me that they're backstage.
Hey!
Look at these guys.
That's a professional camera.
Hi, Melissa.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Thanks for joining.
Should we start the stream or
Yes.
Can you pull that forward and shine it on us?
Melissa, acho que a gente vai abrir a live e aí eu vou tirar o seu vídeo por 15 minutos. Aí a gente vai chamar você pra live. E aí eu libero o seu vídeo. Mas aí você pode ficar na sala vendo o que tá rolando.
There we go.
Eu vou te
Perfect.
chamar. Beleza?
Perfeito.
All right.
Ok.
All right. Let's get this thing going.
Melissa, você pode deixar o seu vídeo ligado? Eu consigo ligar e desligar aqui, não tem problema. Assim. Aí.
Is it Melissa
Okay.
Fernandez?
Yeah. Uhum.
Melissa Fernandez.
We're live!
Hey!
Hey!
Welcome back to the Daily Yield, everyone. Thanks to everyone for following along. We're here live at 2 p.m. every day. And if you've got a question, jump into the chat at any time and we'll get to what we can. Today, I'm here with Sam Odio, founder and CEO of Plow, and two engineers from the team, Daniel and Jonathan. We're discussing seeds today and the instruction files that are at the center of everything that Plow is building. So let's talk about what they are and what it actually means when one works. There's a signal ladder for Plow that Sam's been thinking about, from someone creating a seed to recording a video about how to use it, publishing that seed on Plow, and having others use it, and then have others share their own seed on Plow, and so on and so forth, and so it grows. So today, we're going to walk through that ladder with Plow, what Plow is learning from it, and then we're going to bring in someone who actually built a seed outside the team and wants to grow it with our help. So let's get into it. I'm going to start with you, Sam. Could you just let us know your best definition of what is a seed, please?
Yeah, you can think about a seed as a how-to or a recipe for agents to install or write software on your behalf. So you might today be an accountant, for example, or maybe you are a sales rep, and every day you go online and you see all of these videos of others using AI to make their job easier, you know, and some are using AI in accounting to prepare taxes, or sales rep to do cold calls. And when you're watching those videos, it's just hard to know, like, are those products actually working, right? And so we create an artifact that makes it possible for somebody who creates a video like that to share out their workflow and how they use AI and what tools they use, and also actually share out whether or not it really works. So you can download it and then you can report out, does this work or not? It's actually not that different than a recipe site. If you're trying to bake a cake or make a casserole, you might go to a recipe site and find a recipe for that cake and then look at comments to see who else has baked this cake, how did it turn out for them, did it taste good, was it delicious, did they have to substitute ingredients, etc. We're kind of building the same thing except for AI tools, because we want to democratize, we want to make these tools accessible to everybody.
Excellent. Yeah. And so the term seed, is that something that internally the Plow team kind of came up with? Was that?
Yeah, I think the credit for that goes to Mary, who really connected what we're doing to the history in agriculture and how agriculture has benefited humanity. And so you can think of a seed as maybe not the ultimate product that you're going to use, just like a kernel of corn is not the thing you're going to eat. You're going to plant that kernel and it's going to grow into something that becomes really beneficial to you. In our case, you might take the seed, the instructions to use a particular AI tool to make your job easier, and you ask your agent to run that seed on your computer, and your agent is going to set things up so that you're able to use AI in a way that's really accessible and makes sense to you. Because others have used that same seed, and so you know that it's going to work for you.
Exactly. So on the team, I know that a lot of the team.
There's
go ahead.
So the previous product that we were working, the first one was called Plow, right? And Sam come up with all these crazy metaphors. And so like I think the first name was I think I was calling like the manifesto of a spec, and then the people came up with like a beautiful name for that.
Yeah. And you know, honestly, I want to use the name OpenSeed because this is an open convention that we want others to adopt. You can think of it as a convention in the same way a resume is a convention, or even a how-to is a convention. If you go onto a website and see a how-to for how to install or use a particular piece of software, you kind of know what to expect. And we want to create a version of that. A recipe is a convention. You know, okay, the ingredients are going to be on there. How long you need to warm the oven is going to be on there. The steps are going to be on there. We want a similar convention for writing and installing software that is recursive and easy for agents to understand.
Excellent. Yeah, I can see the utility, and I can see also how we collectively can combine to enhance each other's lives with the seeds that we develop ourselves. But one thing I am thinking about, just trying to think a couple of steps ahead, is how do we make sure that those seeds are trustworthy? Is there some kind of mechanism that we can employ to ensure that there's no equivalent to some malware or something? How do we deal with that?
That's why we got this guy. You should. I mean,
Jonathan.
in some ways, there's some parallel with your. I can imagine with your work at Apple on the Mail app, right?
Well, I'm just gonna let Daniel know when you type, we can hear it, and it's cutting in.
Okay,
Go ahead,
Jonathan. Okay, so Jonathan previously for 6 years was an engineering lead, or the engineering lead.
I was an engineering manager at Apple, and the last thing I did was on the Mail app for Mac OS X. And of course, you can get tons of mail, and you need to make sure that the contents are trusted, won't interfere with your computer. I think we all had like issues in like the old Windows days where you would receive a message and it could lead to crashes or security issues, and that's like a huge vulnerability vector. And the same thing with running untrusted or software from sources that you don't know. You need to make sure that you can trust it, but that there's also additional software guarantees that we can do on top of that as well. So with Mail, there was a lot of just like hardening frameworks, but also running things in a sandbox. In fact, Mail was one of the first projects approached, like, hey, can we have sandboxing work on the Mail app because it's such a huge vector. So a lot of those techniques can be applied here. Some can even be just like automatic code review. Some can be, we'll run it inside a sandbox, see what it tries to do. So there's a lot of different techniques that we can do to try to ensure some amount of trust. And obviously, humans also need to make sure that they know what they do, so we can say what this is going to install and do you need it. And hopefully we make it easy for seed developers to have the least amount of privilege possible so that they only have the seed do the things that the seed needs to do. And that kind of lowers the possible vectors for security issues.
Because every seed is open source and it's an open convention, it makes it easier to really understand what's happening, you know, in its natural language. So it's English, or it could be Portuguese. And that allows you to kind of understand, okay, what is this gonna do? It's intended to be very readable, and that way make it harder to install malicious code under the radar.
I subscribe to a few newsletters, and a lot of the posts I see is about these chain attacks that someone got access to a open source developer that contributes to some package, and now all the packages are affected. So what does seeds change about these types of attacks?
You know, I think in the future it's going to feel like running somebody else's software is going to feel a little bit like wearing somebody else's underwear, where maybe it's clean, but it just feels gross. And the reason for that is, especially with open source software, because there's so much scale behind it, it's a very tempting target for supply chain attacks. And language models are basically almost purpose built for supply chain attacks. It's just such a natural application for language models, given the amount of code that is open source that they've been trained on, and the history of bug fixes, right? And so you can easily train a language model to find the next bug, given a massive corpus of data around, like, what does a bug look like? And so the interesting thing with seeds is every piece of software is bespoke, right? And in tech, security by obscurity is sort of a dirty term, but the reality is that's how the world works, right? Part of the reason my house is secure is not because I have the strongest lock on the door, but because it's hard to know where I live, right? And that's also true here. If I'm running bespoke software that was written just for me, you no longer can design a supply chain attack that casts a wide net. And you might try to infiltrate 1 million clients of some particular piece of software that's installed and only get 10 or 100, and that's worthwhile. But in our case, if you have to actually target an individual person, you can no longer do that infiltration of a million clients, because every client, the software is bespoke, is written differently, right? And that's kind of his key concept, is with the seed, every install is installed and personalized just for that person.
There was a interesting model that I saw, and it's like using NPM, which is a package manager for a lot of JavaScript, versus Homebrew, which is a package manager for getting software installed locally on your Mac. And NPM has a lot of supply chain attacks because anyone can publish, people can take over Git repos a variety of ways and just like automatically install. And then when people are updating their JavaScript project, they just pull down the latest, and then all of a sudden they're exposed. Whereas Homebrew is like another step, another layer where everything in Homebrew gets reviewed. I think at this point it's all by humans, but there's like an extra review process that's not immediate. It takes a few days to hit, so it's not like, oh, things happen instantly. And then Homebrew is much more consumer centric, where it's like a user deciding to get software, so it's not so automatic. And that actually has led to a very different kind of security landscape, where Homebrew's a lot better.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So how
Yeah.
does
This is
Cloud
getting kind of
connect-
technical, but we want to be more like Homebrew.
Yeah, exactly.
We
Yeah,
have
right,
in-house
right.
reviews.
That makes perfect sense. Okay, and then could you just touch on, because you're building out the marketplace or the page right now for seeds. Can you talk about what you're doing and how people qualify to contribute to that? Is it open yet, Jonathan? You're building the seed page, right?
We should share a seed page. Daniel, can you pull up a seed page while Jonathan answers that question? With something with photos, something that's
Yeah. How about
Yeah, I
almanac?
mean, so yeah, right now the idea is if someone has made a seed and it's useful and something they want to share, then they can add a link to a GitHub repo that has all the seed installer information, and they can put that there, and then it's kind of up to us to list it and show it once we've decided it's good. It's still in early stages, so we haven't come up with all the different flows right now.
Well, I'm going to guess that this is super relevant to our audience, and it actually is very relevant to our guest, because I happen to know that Melissa, who'll be joining us in a moment, she actually has a seed that she's developed that she would like to submit. So we're going to introduce her into the mix here, and we're going to talk to her a little bit about what her seed is and how we could maybe help her get it listed here on the seed page. So can we bring her in, please?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey,
Welcome, Melissa.
Hi,
Fernandez.
Melissa.
Now, Melissa is joining
Thank
us
you.
from, I'm going to try and say this right, Balen, Brazil. Did I get it right?
Belém.
Belém.
Balen.
No.
Totally butchered it. Okay, I'm so sorry. Well, tell us a little bit, Melissa, about your seed and how you found out about Plow.
So the first time I heard about Block was in a video from Daniel, and he talked about seeds be like a cake recipe, and I was like, oh, this sounds like a prompt, but isn't a prompt, just that. And this is why I start study more about this, and I submit a project in hackathon they made from Instagram, and almost win, but no. And
You should have
Right
won. You
now-
should have won.
I try to create new seeds right now for students. I have project called Study. Is a new way for learning for AI. Don't just give you answer, but make you learn, really learn. I can show you guys the
Sure.
project.
So it's a learning use of the. Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
So,
first time
Melissa,
it was to be a project for students here in Brazil, but right now I think he create seeds for that. Like everybody can create a personalized AI tutor. They can right now, but right now with the same method we have in a page. Sharing my screen right now.
so is the plan? So just sharing, Melissa is the a person that joined the hackathon, and she almost won the hackathon. But there was one feature that the one-shot install of her seed didn't do, and there was a condition to win based on that. But yeah, it was almost a one-shot install.
So just a minute. Oh, forget.
Okay. Let's.
This was the first project I did for myself is for all students I meet, and right now I create seeds for that. So if I just take a seed and give it for my agent, they can create this. The same method I use with flashcards, kits of study, teacher cares, a famous technique and question everything. But right now for personalization for you. So I work for give images to, for example, a student of medicine can create a screen stop sharing or not.
Yeah, it's not sharing anymore.
Okay.
Your.
Thank you. So now they can create a flashcards or frame a technique, show the body, and just shows the part of body and tries explain with the words and things like that. Personalization
Right.
for every person to study.
Got it. So it's basically helps with learning by showing them pictures and giving them the word, and then they can associate the word in the picture, and that's how they learn. It's kind of memorization.
Yes, but can change for everybody. So if someone is studying ride a car, they just have a audio and talking with AI. So change for everybody the way it will be applied.
Melissa, do you have a seed for this already?
Read not yet. I'm creating almost finished, and I think in more 1 week or some days I'm gonna finish.
And what is the seed? Does the seed install? Does it recreate the flashcard software on your computer, or what are you hoping to accomplish with the seed?
So I always start with a project in my VPS, and almost the part of my part of being more difficult right now, more hard for me is create flashcards with image, but almost that is almost working right now.
And the seed is that going to be a way to distribute the software, or what do you kind of imagine doing with the seed itself?
To be honest, I don't know yet. I was
Yeah,
thinking about, I talked with Danielle about send for block, but I don't know yet if it gonna be a great idea or what to do if a seed FTP read.
Interesting. I wonder what would be the most, for Jonathan and Daniel, what would be the most interesting application of a seed in this situation?
Yeah. I think if we one I think one thing that we could do that we need to do is like have this way to test seeds that people are developing. So for example, there was someone that was asking, hey, do you have a skill creator for me to use to create my thing into a seed, or like how can I test if my seed is working? So if we have this infra, we could enable more people to be creating seeds, and yeah, like for example, Melissa could use this to make sure that her seed is working, and we can publish that on Plow, and people are going to be able to install that.
Yeah, I guess I'm just, like there's a world where you have a flashcard software that you can distribute, and people can download it from the App Store, for example, as an application. And then there's a separate, but for that, I think a seed is less important. And so you don't, like if you're downloading it from the App Store, users can already do this. But there's a world, for example, where you need to use flashcards, but you don't want to share the data. Like, let's say you're in the medical field and you need to like catch up on your patients or something. You need a flashcard app to like with your patient data in it, right? And so you want it on your computer, you want it written for yourself, and so you want to take Melissa's software and customize it and deploy it on your computer. That's a perfect opportunity for a seed, right? And so I'm curious about, like, in this situation, if Melissa's creating like an educational training piece of software, is that something a seed is needed for? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that.
Because that's the thing that characterizes a seed versus like an app that's downloadable, is that it has that specific location that is catered to you specifically. It's bespoke.
Yeah, a seed is about taking somebody else's software and personalizing it for you, or redeploying it, mixing it with something you have on your computer, or building it on top of it and kind of redeploying it.
I wonder if it could be based on learning principles that could be specific to the user. Like if somebody is like a visual learner, or somebody's more of an oral learner, or, like they could kind of come from the same principles, but they would apply differently based on the needs of the individual. Is that one way that it could be customizable?
Yeah, I love that. I love that.
This is the idea I create beside IT study, to be honest, because right now where I study, we don't have this personalized study. So I think
Right.
it's exactly that.
So rather than it being like, where conventional educational methods might not suit everyone, if you have special needs that are more geared towards, for example, flashcards visual, then you could use this seed and it would create that kind of custom way of learning.
Yeah, in some ways you can think about a seed as a playground where somebody else has started something and you can take it and reimagine it, and whereas with the App Store, you're very locked into, this is the product that was built. Right. So that is pretty interesting. I don't know how often I guess the question is, how diverse do you want to get as far as like the different applications or the different ways of learning? And if there is a very, very diverse set of personalizations and customizations, then a seed would be a good fit for that. Yeah. Interesting.
I was even thinking like, what if someone could publish a Duolingo seed that I can, hey, I don't like these types of exercises, just like this one, and I want to learn this language using this type of content, and I can just customize that seed that someone created for the way you want to learn, right? Is this the type of idea, Melissa?
Yes.
Nice.
Not exactly a Duolingo, but something like that.
I see. Yeah.
Excellent. All right.
We have a question.
Oh yeah, great.
Good.
What makes a seed trustworthy enough for someone else to install and use?
Yeah, I mean, I can start with a little bit that I think that there's always like signals for any software that you install, like, where did I get this? Who has talked about it? How many installs are there? So at least in designing seed page itself, we're thinking about those signals on like how many installs have there been, what's the validation, has it passed different security checks. There's even comments so people can talk about it. And there's always going to be comments probably off the site and on the site. So I think really the same things generally apply to other softwares, apply to seeds as well.
And then Fable I asks, I'm completely new to this concept of a seed. Can we say it's an abstraction for some project that could template it and bootstrap it to another realm or environment? I think that's a great way to think about it. I would almost describe a seed as a how-to. And it can be a how-to for how to write a piece of software or a how-to for how to install a piece of software. Sometimes those can be complex. And because they're recursive, you can stack them on top of each other. So right now there's a seed that installs Docker, and then another seed that installs Hermes, and another seed that installs an agent on top of Hermes with skills, and another seed on top of that installs a dashboard, where you can go that displays it in your house. And so you can have a dashboard in your house completely personalized to you because of this recursive set of seeds. And then if you want to have something else on the dashboard, you can just build an adjacent seed and add that as a dependency. And so you can kind of mix these different recursive seeds together. Some of them are writing the software, some of them are installing other, like Hermes is open source. And so you can think of it as a recursive set of how-tos. And in the old world, you'd have to go to a website and just follow the how-to. In the new world, these are designed for agents, so agents can kind of mix them together. And so when you start to be able to mix different community members, the contributions from different community members together, that's when, in my opinion, it gets really interesting. It's like a community-generated, a community-curated app store where you can take other people's work and remix it.
Yeah, I'm thinking about like this farm of like crop of corn, and there's a lot of people growing their own corns, and they find like the great corn and they share, hey, this is my great corn, look, this is the seed that I use, and then I use his seed and I plant my corn, and my corn is bigger, so I share, here is what I did with your corn. Yeah, this community to cut through the noise.
It is interesting to think, like, there's this historical belief that startups can't do marketplaces. You need a platform like Android or iOS. You need to be a big company to do a marketplace. And I'm wondering if that's true in this new age. Like, because it's so easy to write software with AI, can we as a community come together and create the first like open source marketplace? Is this the beginning of like the world's first really truly open source marketplace where anyone can contribute? And is the creative power of like humanity now it can be unlocked out of these like paywall app store marketplaces, where anyone can now write software and remix software. That's kind of an interesting concept.
It's very, very exciting time. Guys, we are at time, so we're going to call it for today. It's a quick reminder that we do this. Thank you so much, first of all, for Melissa for coming on. Thank you so much. And we are actually all enjoying the use of the seed that you wrote for the hackathon. It's called Almanac. We're actually using that seed, so it does have a life beyond your contest there. But yeah, thank you for coming on today, and we'll look forward to checking in with you on your seed as it grows.
Daniel, what was the award for the contest?
So here's the thing. There was a condition.
We gotta give it to Melissa. We gotta if we're using the Almanac, we gotta like if we're gonna build on top of Almanac, we have to give Melissa the award.
So it was a $200 subscription on Codex or
Melissa, you earned it. You earned that subscription. So thank you for Almanac, and I hope we can run with it and do something with it.
Nice.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Melissa. I'll be in touch with you later.
Okay, yeah. Goodbye.
Excellent.
Take care. Yeah, ciao.
Excellent. All right. Well, quick reminder that we're here every day at 2 p.m. To talk about these kinds of things. We won't be here tomorrow, though, because we're going to be honoring the Juneteenth National Independence Day, which is a federal holiday here in the United States, celebrating the end of slavery here in the United States. So we won't be here tomorrow, but we will be back on Monday at 2 p.m. So please join us then. Anything anyone else would like to say before we sign off here? And
I
goodbye
just
is
want to
fine,
say Sam's quality on this image is looking really good. Like looks like a professional. Professional, very, very different from what he was pitching, like being
He raised
not
the
being
bar on the
fancy,
production.
not being fancy. Yeah, doing like those movements, recording stuff. I like what I'm seeing. Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
today was our peak audience. Looks like we're getting better every day. Nice.
Up
So
and to the
thanks
right.
for everyone
baby.
that joined.
Thanks to everyone that joined. We'll see you on Monday.
Nice. Take care, y'all.
You two, hey Sam, you can stay for a little bit. Like the live is off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just quit last time. And so is there echo? There's an echo with these mics.
Maybe it's,
There was an echo when Rowan was speaking and I was speaking. It's faint. It's not really loud, but I was. Yeah,
Let me.
So,
Can you hear it now?
it's
No.
only when we are speaking, not when you are speaking.
Right. But is it happening now when you speak?
Can you speak, Rowan?
Testing.
Not anymore.
Interesting. I wonder where that came from.
Hmm.
Okay. Let me know if it happens again.
Yeah.
I'm using the lapel mics, so
They're
I'm
really
wondering if
good.
Yeah, it's
Yeah?
good. Sounds
Okay.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any other device where's the audio coming from? Like when I
Your
speak,
audio is coming out of the MacBook speakers.
Yeah. I heard a little bit when I was speaking. So it's the same.
Yeah,
Is it
maybe
feeling
we
like-
should be if we had headphones on, maybe that would be better. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's picking up the Mac speakers from your
Let me
lav,
turn
I
it
think.
down. Okay. Let me switch to this. Let me switch to this, and I'm curious if I'm just to do some experimentation here. You have a second?
Yeah.
Jonathan, thank you so much for being the authority that you were.
Okay. All right.
great.
Now I'm speaking into the Shure. Can you hear this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is this better? Is this different? How is this different? Out of curiosity.
It's a little richer. It's a little nicer.
It's a little richer, so it's a little different.
Yeah.
And is there an echo with the Shure?
No.
Rowan, can you keep talking?
Yeah,
like, a little bit?
testing. Can you hear me? Hello, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3. Is there an echo? And by the way, I want to say thank you to Pueblo, who is in the chat every day, giving us support. The
Yeah.
unsung hero. Pueblo is the unsung hero of this daily yield.
I need to clip this. I think I'm live. Yeah. Maybe he's seeing this.
Pueblo, I have not forgotten. I have not forgotten, if you're listening, that I owe you a Weavy workflow. I'm going to get that to you, buddy.
Okay, so this is better.
Yeah,
is
That's
sounds
good
good.
to know.
The bass is more pronounced.
Yeah. And no echo with the Shure.
Let me test.
No. Testing.
Echo.
Yeah.
Echo. Yeah, looks like there's no echo.
It's probably more directional, right? So the lav is maybe picking.
Yeah. I wonder, or that, or the wireless. I wonder if there's like a little delay or something where the echo cancellation doesn't catch
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, let me try the one last thing, the wireless with headphones on.
Wait. Can you say? Okay, now I'm here. I'm hearing myself.
I haven't done. I don't think I've done anything.
Yeah. That's the thing. I testing. Oh yeah. I heard myself like maybe a second later. Let me
try headphones and see if it changes. One more change.
Okay.
Definitely think that is working.
Okay. Any echo now?
Testing.
No echo.
Not for me.
No echo. Zero echo. Problem solved.
Okay, now
Okay.
I'm on the lapel mic. So that was the Shure with headphones, no echo. Now I'm on the lapel mic. Any echo with the lapel mic
No echo.
and headphones?
Testing. Zero echo. Yeah, the problem's the headphone.
Okay, so when I'm on MacBook speakers, so it seems like lapel mic with MacBook speakers worst. Shure with speakers, still some echo. And then both with headphones,
No echo.
we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we really need headphones if we want to be.
So is this microphone your lapel one?
This is my lapel with headphones.
Yeah, it's really good. Really good.
Yeah. So the Shure and the lapel seem equally good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They
You want me to switch to the Shure?
Yeah, let's hear the Shure.
Okay, here's the Shure. Hey guys, how you doing?
Yes.
I would say like
Wow.
Shure is a 10 and your lapel is a 9.
Yeah.
This is me talking right into the Shure.
Because-
What are we doing
because-
tonight?
You can't do this
Yes.
with the lapel one.
It's very Barry White for sure.
Okay. All right. Great.
All right,
Thank you,
guys, how
everyone.
do we feel? I feel like can we get a readout on the engagement?
Yeah, let me check that. So there's
Oh,
something
I can't hear you,
like
Dan.
sorry, I was muted. There's something like I don't know. The change from yesterday to today's. I don't know if it's Sam set up, but today's look like more like we're not just here talking and more like we're doing something like structured. And I don't know
Yeah.
if like so like less natural just going and
Yeah.
more like Sam was performing, you know?
Yeah,
That was
Yeah.
my sense.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think we can kind of get better at kind of being fluid within the constraints, right? We can kind of try and stay on topic, but allow the conversation to be fluid as well.
What-
What was the engagement like? Like, did we have many listeners, many viewers?
Opening right now. Let me check. Daily viewed. Yeah, so I think yesterday average was 3 viewers and 8 views as peak. And this one was 9 as peak and 5 as average. So our average was let me compare. Let me share my screen actually. Replace. Do entire screen. Tab. Okay, let me know if you can see my screen. No. And let me compare with the previous daily yield.
Right.
Where's the comparison? I'm not well. Let me change to see if this. I don't see the graph changing. Daily yield. But yeah, so this like by me looking at this and remembering what the previous one looked like, this
Yeah.
looks much more stable at the high. So like 7, 7, 9, 9, 8, 8. Whereas the other one was like 4, 4, 4, you know?
Okay. All right. Good. All right. Well, I think next week we'll have been putting out some videos on the account, so we should start seeing some organic traffic get delivered to us of our own, hopefully.
Yeah.
Not just your fan base. We're riding on your coattails right now.
Yeah. I'll share a screenshot there.
And this is
Okay.
going out live on Twitch. But we're not going on YouTube, right? We can't simultaneously
Yeah,
cast to YouTube.
we're doing both YouTube and Twitch.
Okay, good. Okay.
Yeah, so if you take a look into the social channel on Slack,
Yep.
you can see the graph there.
Yep.
So I think we did a peak of 8, and all the rest was like maybe at 3 or 4 people.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you look at today's, like we were much better at retaining them at between 9 and 8 people, looks like, over the entire. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was the biggest difference.
Excellent. Daniel, I'm going to probably spend some time getting caught up on all this stuff over the weekend at night. Do I have access to Restream via 1Password?
Yes, you have. You should be able to log in using.
Using the ENG?
Yeah, I don't know if it's ENG or WPM, but it's user and password, the method.
Okay. I can't find you again now. I can't find you. Got too many things open. It's probably what hours do you work, by the way, Daniel?
From 9 to 8. So this is from 5 a.m. PST to 4 p.m.
PST.
PST, yeah, from 5 to 4.
From 5 to 4. Okay. Is it typical for Brazilians to work 11 hours?
Only the ones that want to succeed.
Yeah, no, that I can relate to that. Honestly, I get up, I do a bunch of stuff, I work all day, and then I come back at night as well and carry on. I dare say there's probably going to be some overlap somewhere where maybe we're out of hours and we might be able to connect. But it's a little late for you. Well, you're 2 hours ahead of me, so.
Yeah, I mean, I would say so. Right now it's almost 15 to 15 minutes before 7. So I'll be here for 1 more hour, like 1 more hour and 15 minutes.
Okay, perfect. You know what I need to create with Claude Code is, unless this exists already, a place where I can find my tab where audio is coming from. Do you know if that exists?
I have no idea.
I've completely lost you.
Oh, really?
And I can't. Yeah, I like it's gone. It's gone.
Yeah.
So many tabs
You
open.
find sometimes.
Luke was saying he has something to mute. I don't know, some sort of Chrome audio manager.
Your microphone is far away from you. Looks like.
I have that. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can mute a tab.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now there's echo. Do you hear echo, Ron?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm on the MacBook speaker again.
Yeah, that's called volume.
Oh, okay. Mary's gonna send it out. She's got some sort of thing.
So I think that's to mute tabs. What Ron's looking for is to find the tab where the audio is coming from, because he wants to see it visually.
There's some sort of go to plane tab that Mary knows about.
Oh, got it.
Nice.
Got it. Did Mary know that from watching the live stream, or she just overheard? Oh, she heard the speakers. Okay.
Mary is doing tech support in the background and making sure everything's of appropriate quality.
Quality. Excellent.
She's the boss in the background. So
Thank you.
Is there a light source like that in that region of your head, like a different light source? Or I can't hear you now. You're muted.
is it? Before I answer, tell me, is it good or bad?
Good. Yeah, it's good.
It's
yeah.
it's the WeWork hallway lights.
Yeah, it's good.
I can't control it, so I'm glad it's good. Oh, I can't even. Let's see if I can show it from my other camera. Let's see. Oops. Yeah. It's all very professional and intentional.
Hey, do you see the difference quality between like your Mac camera and your this one?
Ooh, that looks so good.
There you go.
That's huge. You know,
So yeah.
How do you feel about it?
Well, I want to know from you all. You know.
Well, you look like a professional.
I love this.
This? You like this?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Good, because this is much more expensive than that. So what how about the this is the ZVE 10
with the 50 mil?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
How does this feel as far as so this was going to be my B cam, I think, and then when I'm recording, Rowan, I'll look and talk into this.
Yep.
But today I used it as the A cam, and I'm trying to figure out, should I still use the Instalink? Here's the Instalink as the A cam.
It looks like
You're
a
laughing.
toy. Looks like a toy.
Yeah, it's a fisheye.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think it's just an adjustment because the other one's kind of.
Okay, let me.
I got it. There we go.
Let me screenshot. Okay. Now you can turn back.
I mean, I can see myself, but I'm asking you
Okay.
all what I should use, or
Yeah,
basically, Rowan. I'm trying to figure out for Teach Tom, AI worth using, for the recordings you're requesting, one-on-one, and then for something like this, which setup should I use, and like
Rowan,
what angle?
Can I answer like this question? You can give your real answer. Okay?
Sure.
Sam,
Go ahead.
okay. If your mom is asking you for like a video of yourself, like at work, you can use this one.
That's great. Yeah, the other one is really nice. Like,
okay.
Beautiful. This is a toy. Good word.
Okay, good. So this one, and then should I just bought a second camera body for the ZVE 10, so I could have an A cam, and I just bought a second body.
Oh, nice.
I just bought a second body.
Nice.
So I could have them both. So I could have an A cam straight on.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to return
Let's do that.
the Instalink. Okay, so I'm going to return the Instalink. Rowan, did you buy it with your Amazon card?
We bought the two of those to test, and we were thinking that it was going to be the always on cameras. So
I think we have enough options. So we have one Instalink always on now.
Okay.
But I think because I bought the second ZVE 10, so technically I could have an always on ZVE 10 too. So I think
that's much better.
Okay.
I can do the return.
So I think we should return this one.
Yep.
And then do you want an A cam and B, like, okay, so let me do my MacBook Pro A cam.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
yeah, so obviously
If you can
wide
put your other camera body above your computer and point it.
okay.
Um,
So
speaking
so
of
just
that,
do the ZVE10 as the A cam.
A and B. Yeah, A and B. Yeah. What's your other lens?
Did you buy
Kit
it?
The other
lens.
lens is the stock lens. So do
It's the
two
kit lens.
ZVE10s. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah.
So, like, my recommendation is that you throw away like the kit lens from
Kit
the
lens.
ZV-10 and buy like a proper lens.
I'm too cheap. I'm too cheap for that kind of thing.
Like, dude, this lens is like they're using. I think as far as I remember, it's like $200, and it's like great.
Is it the nifty 50? Is it this Canon?
It's a 51.8, I think.
Yeah.
No, it's the lens that Sam bought separately and used as
Yeah.
the one that we liked. The
Yeah.
one that comes with this V10 is like a
Yeah.
I don't remember, like
Fuck it.
20 to 50, 3.5
Yeah, it's a
to
zoom. Yeah. Dark
Yeah.
as shit. No
yeah,
bokeh.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. The difference is
me-
night and day.
Yeah, I kind of want to do the fast on my setup as well because I do have my camera here.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get this angled right here for the A cam.
Right. Is the Sony body, is it a crop frame sensor or is it like a
This
full frame?
V10, no, this V10 is cropped sensor.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's basically like an 85.
Yeah, his 50 is like an 85. Yeah.
So it's a portrait lens.
Yeah, I do use like a 16 mil.
Yeah, which is a
Like
24.
right at this side of my monitor. I'm looking for a cable so I can show you what it looks like, because it's like right to the side of my monitor and gets all the.
Yeah. Very nice.
All right, how's this for the A cam? Any
Yeah,
feedback?
nice. And you'll
That-
be
that
looking
plan
down
is-
the camera, right? Down the lens.
I'm looking at you actually. So I'm yeah, the camera is closer to the monitor now. I'm looking at you on the screen. Now I'm looking at
Right.
the camera.
Right.
I prefer the other way better than
The
this.
B cam,
Mhm.
the B cam shot.
That position, not necessarily. That position doesn't need to be a B cam. It's not because you're not looking that that will be our B cam.
Okay.
But you
What? Because I'm not looking at. This is like, I kind of should be looking at the camera and I'm not. Kind of
So-
thing. Is that what you're saying?
this is strange. Like the camera is pointing to your face, and you're not looking to the camera. But the
Right.
other position is like it's to the side, and you're not looking to the camera. It's more normal.
It's motivated.
But
The-
for a
the-
podcast, for like a
Okay.
okay, there's like the
It looks like you don't know what you're doing, and the other one looks like you know what you're doing.
Here's a question. With the Sony body, do you have a way of getting signal into your computer?
yeah, this is going into the computer right now. Let me. I can try. Okay, if it's helpful, I can rearrange things so that this is looking more like I'm looking at the camera. Would that be the
So-
ideal?
There's you could put a wider lens closer to your monitor.
Right. Exactly. That's what I'm wondering. That would be the kit lens, though,
For the
which
for-
I
But here's-
haven't, which you haven't seen yet.
The thing is that the wider you go and the closer you get, the less flattering it'll be. So the other suggestion.
The other option is I could put a TV, an external monitor, right next to the camera.
Yeah, I was thinking. Actually,
let me
Daniel.
do a suggestion. I don't know if we want to do that, but that Elgato teleprompter that you saw
Yes.
is actually a monitor, and you can actually put the teleprompter at the camera. So when you're looking at, you could put like
Yes.
restream at that teleprompter and see us there, and then you'll be
Right.
This will solve the monitor for you
Yeah.
and where you're
Yep.
looking at.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But that's the $200 option. Remember.
Shit, the return window on the Insta was closed on June 14th.
Oh no. Okay, that's fine. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah. No, I do agree with you though. You know, return it if you don't want to use it. Maybe we can find a use for that.
Yeah. It's kind of fun that we're live streaming, or we're on Watch Me. The Watch Me pivot is up. Well, you can kind of see
Oh, yeah?
in
That's-
gather.
I think that's my
But-
stream, is it?
Okay. All right. So this is sort of the ideal. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, this
and,
is good.
and I'll put a monitor. I can actually put a monitor. Hook up an external monitor. Is that right? So that I'm looking at the screen.
Yeah, so you can use the Elgato teleprompter
Yeah, we
works
can't hear you,
as a
Dan.
monitor.
Danny.
You can call me Danny.
Yeah,
Yeah, so the Elgato monitor works. The Elgato teleprompter works as a monitor.
that's the-
Right. I have a different setup, but I'll put a monitor where I'm looking right now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So that should be
you
fine,
do
right?
this. Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
Well, it needs
And
it needs the teleprompter though. It can't just be a straight monitor.
Yeah, I've got a It's a long. It doesn't. The main point is like this setup with me looking in that direction is what you guys really like.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, this looks good.
With me looking on
this.
and
No.
and is it helpful that I'm is it helpful to see that I have a computer here and I'm looking at you all?
Yeah, I
Like
think
this is the most
level it was
professional,
on-
right?
Right. But the level
I
it was
like-
at was
okay.
fine.
What's that?
The level that it was at was fine. You don't need to hold it up.
It's kind of weird though that it's like, what's that thing on? Like you kind of want the Apple logo. I don't know. No, it's fine. And I'm looking over here.
It is fine. Yeah. Really good.
Avoid logos.
Avoid logos. Okay. So like this right here, it's fine.
Yeah.
I have this screen
Good.
here. I have this screen here. I'm looking at you all. Then sometimes I'm down here doing something, but mostly I'm looking there. Sometimes I'm looking here, mostly there.
Yeah,
That-
it's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay.
Yeah. This looks good.
Okay. Okay.
All right, Sam, you and I have
All
some
right.
garage items. I'm assuming that you probably don't. Are you able to jump into those in the next hour or so, or no?
Are we? Is the garage item what I'm going to be talking about? What you want me to record, or is it like?
It was kind of the
More-
priorities for the videos you were going to record. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Give me a second to get this set up for
Yeah,
the
do
recording,
Yeah.
and then give me 15
Hang on,
minutes.
got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Sounds good. Bye.
Hey, Rowan.
Yeah.
Okay, this is my Mac camera.
Okay.
Okay,
I can hear you. I can hear you, but we are going to
Find
need
me.
to.
find me.
I need to find you.
I'm here.
I'm
I'm
trying.
here.
I was.
Here.
Don't do that.
Right here, dude.
I'm trying.
No. The other side.
Yeah. This is confessional. I have to confess. I'm a terrible like tab holder. Mary's tool is blocked for me too. So.
Oh no.
Let me, oh.
Maybe if I scream louder.
Yeah. All right. Let me come back on and I'll mute myself from the other one.
You joined elsewhere.
Okay. Yeah. Do you ever work on the weekends? No. I won't hold you to it. I'm just curious.
Yep. I normally,
Try not to.
I mean, I used to do that a lot. Now I take at least one day off, and the other day I'm available.
Yeah. Is that Sunday you generally are back at your
It it
machine
dep-
or no?
yeah, it depends. Like if it's Saturday or Sunday, like whatever. I just like trying to focus one day with family, and the other is
Yeah.
it's okay for me to work if I need
Okay.
to. So yeah, just let me know what you need or what's your plan.
What I'm gonna do, and again, I have to take more time. I have to take 2 days because I have kids. So what happens is if I'm distracted when I'm meant to be watching the kids end up with like
Yeah.
they,
Yeah.
they find dangerous implements. But so I can't really be sure when I will be on. But what I'm gonna do this weekend, when I've got a spare 2 hours, I'm just gonna come and dig into every nook and cranny of like post.
Uh, okay. Yeah. No. Yeah. You can. Yeah. Just ping me. Did you find the tab at all? Yeah. Okay. So I did share a screenshot. Like that's the screenshot version on Slack. So that is what a 16 millimeters right to the side of my monitor looks like the view. Yeah, it's on social. Yeah, that's my 16. But this is a full frame lens. So if we're using a, actually I don't know if image stabilization is on because it will crop. So I think I have a even bigger field of view. But like, so this is right to the side of my monitor. You can see the whole thing. And I think I'll post a video. I'll post a video and share with you. So when I need to record, I just look to the camera and it's ready to record. And then the tighter lens. So I do have an 85 here as well. So mine is a 85 on a APS-C, so I do have AZV-10 as well. So that's like a 135 lens. So I leave it like almost out of the room, and then I get the tight angle, like Sam was doing previously. Yeah. Uh-huh. To give a creamier background and mm-hmm. Like yeah, the nose. Yeah. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Yeah. As long as you have space, right? Cool. All right. Let me yeah, so if you need something from my end, feel free to uh reach out to me on Slack. So, yeah, look, Twitch, yes, Twitch, I think so. I'll double check. Uh, Postis, what is your concern about Postis? No. Okay, there's my stuff is attached to that because we're paying only one subscription, and I was trying Postis. I had to try it somewhere. That's like you can treat that as like the business Postis. So my stuff is there, but like yeah. 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 Honestly, I know that Postis can do the thing I need, and I know there is an API key, and that's what I need to know. The thing, and after that is like, Claude, there is this tool. Here's my access key. I want you to figure out how to publish. Do one for me and see, and then and I will see if it works or not. Did it work? Great. Next time, do the same thing, right? So that was the process I did, and I don't use the UI at all. I just tell Claude to do that thing. And currently, I just tell, hey, we have this video on Dropbox. Publish for me using Postis on that account, and that's what I need to do. Uh, no, so for example, if you just I'm not worried at all about publishing, like publishing, the action of publishing, because this is solved. What we don't have is the content. So as long as you can publish the content on a Dropbox folder, I can just tell Claude, hey, Claude, publish this on this account, and it will do for us, Uh, um, as long as we have the account, we have the media, and we connected the account to post this. That is just like clicking a few buttons in the browser. Okay, cool. Thanks. All right, take care. Yeah, bye. E aí, galera? Acho que tá um pouquinho embaçado aqui.
There's things. I mean, like as far as the state goes, like, oh, you might need an iPhone Pro. You know, okay. I'll leave you to. I don't have any answer here. But as a user, these are subtly different in a way that it's unclear which is where I'm looking for what. But I do, to be fair, I really like being invited for any.
No, and then newer latest.
Oh, thanks for that up. So that makes sense. Like this has a fantasy of a cloud. It's just like the first light that for it. Whereas this one. This one is fine. So okay. As you're like thinking about what to show, this one has about a fewer first. The light actually was a cloud.
Hey, Sam. Testing.
Okay, so your core confusion though is just that like the seeds that are needed by this seed are dependencies, and you're seeing them in both places but listed slightly differently.
Part of it is just like the data, I think. You know, which is not related to the design, but this here is the viewer, but somehow the name got picked up as like it doesn't have viewer in it. So like this seed needs, the list is a little confusing, right? For what the seed needs. It's not what I would expect to see, but setting that aside.
Okay.
Then the other thing is like, and this list makes sense. So I'm like, check. But then
there's some seeds.
Recursive, you know, so then I'm like kind of like tripped up again.
So recursive seeds in that view are not in the dependency chart view.
Yeah, like cloud chat seed is here. I don't see it here. Cloud platform invite, I don't see it here.
Yeah.
Which Jonathan's explaining is there maybe under here. One thing that could be, one way to solve this honestly is just to get rid of the needs section.
Yeah, and just plug
Have the seed at the top and have like an expand in four other dependencies, you know, and I can click that and expand it, and then it would, I think, connect with me as a user.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all.
But I don't have a strong opinion about the solution. I'm just like mentally trying to figure out, okay, what am I looking at here? What am I looking at here?
Got it.
And then, especially like, given the data.
Yeah.
As far as like the data, this data looks like more like what I'm expecting to see. Everything here. Versus here, this seed needs the cloud. Doesn't, for example, make sense because this runs on a Raspberry Pi and the cloud comes on Mac OS. So let's do it. Yeah, like I guess the viewer for some reason has a dependency on the dashboard. So this is like the Mac version of the seed.
They got nested in.
the seed needs the viewer, which is true, and I think the viewer says it needs the dashboard. Because the viewer like sees data from the dashboard, and the dashboard, this default dashboard, runs on the Mac app. Yeah, so I think there's like this weird, like this public tree and back down tree of this kind of thing.
But the installer itself doesn't do that.
I guess the installer is smart enough to know that it needs to do
Esse cara tá muito engraçado, o áudio deles. Eles não param de conversar, eu não tô interrompendo. Deixa eu
Is
ver.
the seed.
You would think that if the seed calls on like the live dashboard viewer, and the live dashboard viewer wants the live dashboard, and the live dashboard wants the Mac app, then the installer would then also install Mac app or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I think part of this probably assumes a hierarchical relationship, where what I'm realizing is probably not getting too point, you can look into this is just a hypothesis, but some of these are recursive on themselves, and then that then triggers up the hierarchical where it starts traversing. And I don't know that they should be recursive on themselves. Like, does the viewer need? I guess the client is saying it needs the server, and the server is saying it needs the client. It's kind of what's happening here, I think, between the viewer and the. I don't know. Cool.
All right.
Hey Sam, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think your agents broke the mic system, and people at the company are thinking, yeah, and people think that my agents did that. So, yeah.
Which mic system?
Well, the one that's clearly not working.
Oh, he turned off the volume on the speaker. Is that weird?
Wait, which one's not working?
If you can open my stream on Watch Pivot and just talk, you hear what I'm saying. I think Mary's voice is definitely nice. And then you speak.
Testing, talking.
Okay, so how can you hear me right now if I can't hear myself on Watch Pivot?
Really?
Okay. I think
So
that
this
sounds
mic
fine.
system is not working. Yeah, it sounds fine. There's even an echo from it.
Alright. I haven't yet given my agent access to the to the setup, so
Yeah, it's not my fault. I don't have access.
yeah. It's, so that.
But if I had, this would be credited to my team.
Yeah, no, anything that breaks, your team gets no favors. Your team gets no benefit of that. I feel bad for your team, to be honest. But on the other hand, whenever something goes really well, it's like, oh, Daniel's people coming through again and building something new.
Okay, yeah. Good luck fixing this.
Okay, Daniel, can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Is this fine?
Yeah, much
Or is
better.
this still okay? Yeah, so it's the two microphones are probably producing audio using two different frequencies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
we dealt with this a lot on what was it called?
Yeah.
Remember the microphones, different frequencies?
Yeah. Yeah. What was it called?
What was it called?
Those were the good old days.
Always on microphone relationships.
What else? Something.
Godel something. Cadê áudio? Cadê o voice? Não.
Cadê
Cadê
o
local
voice? Yeah.
voice? Cadê local voice?
Local. Yeah, so it's all local. Remember, it was like processed in real time in your house on a machine. That was pretty cool.
Are you using Cadê local voice?
No, I don't think anyone's using it. I kind of want to bring it back though.
Bring it back for our ethnic thing. Oh my god. They're just really going to like memorial this is like but always
To be
Galera, eu acho que finalmente a gente conseguiu.
Okay, how is this? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, really
Is-
good.
Really good. Okay. How is this? Can you hear me okay?
This is
Can you
really
still hear
good.
me? Really good.
Yeah,
Really
go in the
good.
middle of the room.
Yeah, okay.
Can you test the middle of the room?
Oh, it'll be bad,
Oh
but I'm gonna move them around, so it'll
Okay.
be better.
The only thing is there was well, looks like there isn't
Yeah.
anymore. There
No,
was
no,
echo.
there's an echo. I need to work on the echo.
Okay. It feels good to not have access to that machine.
To not have the responsibility.
Oh yeah, this will be my fault for sure. Can everyone, can I do a demo? Like 2 minutes long. Here on Gather. To everyone on the team.
To everyone here, everyone on your screen.
No, everyone on Gather. To you, my coworkers, my people on my team, real humans.
Wait, which coworkers? Your people or your team?
No, you all. So I'm going to share my screen. Let me know if you all can see it. So as you all know, I was working on my people seed, and I don't think I ever showed you all how is
Just
my
getting
people
recorded, right?
No, that's I mean, if we want to get recorded, I would jump into Restream. I just want to do a quick demo.
Let's do it. We gotta record this kind of stuff.
Okay. So can we go to the Scrum meeting on Restream?
Why don't you just stream? Why don't you stream and record? Or maybe you already are OBS streaming, right?
Oh, yeah, I can record with OBS. That's a great idea. Start recording. Okay.
The scruffy and gather, not everything needs to be polished.
Yeah. Let me find my browser. Okay. So actually, the first problem was managing multiple agents, and the way I used to do this is, I think this is Sam's setup. If you see Sam's screen, you would see like multiple terminals, like one over here, another one over here, over there, like 8 of these terminals. And then I create my people to have someone to manage the terminals for me. And then the next issue is like, there's too many agents. Like if I went here, like there's all these agents, I have no idea what they're doing, and my boss would also get confused about what they're doing. So the next thing was like managed by tasks. So I don't care about agents. I don't care if I have 8 or 10 or 12. I care about the tasks. So a really important task is the seed creation. And I know that if I need to talk about seed, I'll chat over here, and this message will be sent to my boss. And if I want to see boss tab, for any reason I want to debug, I can just click this, and this is the boss tab. I can see what the boss is doing. And if we do a test, I can do this live actually. Let me
Is Tmux in the browser?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff, cool stuff on my people. So okay, this is the boss. This is the boss terminal, and this is my people. So if I send a message here saying, hey, I will ask the same thing. Can you open that again for me? So as soon as I hit send, you see that this message is now at the boss window here. So CEO comment on card, X card. So this is the ID of the card. So they all have the context of what I'm talking about. And you don't see it because it opened on another screen, but it just opened the hydrated seed there. So I can talk here. It knows the context. It receives the message right away. If the engineer is working on this, so for example, this is the external browser Q&A agent that was working on this task. I can see that agent message here. I think this was a throw A agent, so I can't click and open his tab. But if he was live, I was just be able to click here and open his window. Just like, for example, this is the boss. That's the boss. Yeah, so here I talk with the boss. I see the message, the engineer's messages, and the cool thing is it was failing to hydrate the seed because the process I was doing to test is the engineer would tell it's done and then it would open and then I would test. So I just asked the boss, hey boss, can you just use an external engineer that manages the browser to do the test? And before you tell me it's done, you make sure to record a video. I watch the video. If the video is not working, I won't test. And I just got this amazing video that the engineer recorded of the hydrated seed working inside the fresh container. An external engineer that did not hydrate the seed accessed it with the browser, tested the tool. So here it's going to create a task. So it's send a message to the boss. And if he sends the message here, the boss needs to receive on his Tmax window and create the engineer and send a message to the engineer and receive the message from the engineer. So the whole system needs to be working for this task to pass. And he's even testing like attaching screenshots and videos in the task of the seed that is being hydrated inside the container. So that is the way I was able to make the my people seed work. It's by having someone hydrating it, an external engineer validating using the browser without a script, without a hard-coded script, and just doing what me, Daniel, would do manually. And as you can see, like there was a lot of back and forth between me and the team, and it was all done in this task. And I have a lot of different tasks here that the issue that I had is I would go into the boss terminal and say, hey, how is this task going? How is the other task going? And I forget about the task, or it will be blocked on waiting on input from me. And this way I can just like click around. Let's see, fast substrate provisioning. I can click here, see what's going on. I do have this work to done tag, and this is via the system. Every 5 minutes, if the engineer is idle, it will ping, like send a message to the boss saying, hey, what's going on that task? And I can click on this one. For some reason, this session doesn't exist, so maybe that engineer was retired already. So this is in review. Yeah, so this is my people, and looks like I have a seed that installs.
Really cool. So each task is its own like subagent, basically, or its own people.
Each task is each task. It's a task, and the task when it's created, it's unassigned. So there's not an engineer taking care of that task, and it.
So you went and manually created those tasks.
I manually create the task. That's my job. Like create the tasks that are important to me, and close the task is what I can do. The states in between, like working, needs review, is the AI do that. I can close, I can create. Actually, if I tell them to not create tasks for me because I don't like this. And so there's instruction, do not create tasks unless I ask you to create a task for me.
It's awesome. Yeah. And then when you're testing seeds, you have like, you spin up a Docker container that's like your seed lab or your seed bed or whatever, but then and then you have an agent running inside there that has zero context of anything that like actually reads the seed, right?
Yes. So as part of the substrate is not just Claude, because I need a way to talk with that Claude inside the machine, and I don't like hacking, sending Claude with flags in file paths. I don't like this because this is just a one message to try to do the thing. And so what I do is I install my people in the substrate. I'm calling seedbed / substrate the container. So container needs to have my people installed and connected to my central, my people. So there's a server, and that is just like another machine that is connected to my people. And that engineer that gets created there is the one that receives the message saying, hey, do the hydration of the seed, like do not stop working until you install. And after it fails, my boss, like my engineer, can ask the engineering side, the substrate, hey, what did not work? Why? Fix it. And after you fix, you tell me what was wrong so that we can improve the seed and then try it again.
Very cool.
Cool.
It's a great setup, dude.
So this is an evolution of what you showed me previously, Daniel. The video looked really cool, Lucas, as far as like seed create and seed install. And even seed validation, Jonathan, on the website. That video is like what should be on the website when you create a seed.
What video are you talking about?
Daniel, do you want to show the video again?
Which video?
That was new. That was the big new thing from the last time I've seen this.
The video of
like validating
the browser. Yeah, is it that video?
Yeah, the video the agent posted where you were like, okay, now it's worth my time to check this because there's a legit video of this working.
I see.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know if you want me to show that again. Let me know if you don't. But yeah, videos and screenshots. Yeah.
Yeah, the video and screenshot validation is definitely super key.
Because often when I was doing my seed, it would be like, it's great, it's done, and then I would trust it and I would do a human run and it'd be like, no, this is not done.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I did this like at least 5 or 6 times today.
Yeah.
After a run, like waiting the hydration to happen, and it telling me that it was done.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing that, Daniel.
Yeah. And I want to. I'm working on making this setup a seed, so anyone that wants to use can use it to hydrate your seeds. Deixa eu ver o chat. E aí, pessoal do chat? Quem que tá aí? Abre o YouTube e o cara tá on. Como é o combinado com a patroa? Combinado com a patroa? Combinado com a patroa é o seguinte. Ué, cadê minha câmera? Tá aqui. O combinado com a patroa é o seguinte. Um dia do fim de semana tem que descansar. Tem que sair do computador. Aí a gente sai. Tipo, viajar de carro pra uma cidade perto. Alguma coisa nesse sentido. Passa o dia junto. É esse. Pessoal, acho que eu vou encerrar a live aqui. Que é 7h50. E eu vou pra aula de Muay Thai às 8. Então fechou.
Okay, how is this audio? How is this audio? Can you all hear?
Great. Yeah.
Any echo?
Testing. Is there echo? Echo. 1, 2, 3. No echo.
So it's much better.
Much better. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Bazunga. Tá, pessoal, é o seguinte. Alguém quer mandar uma mensagem aí? Antes de eu encerrar a live? Alguém? Vamos lá, vou dar 30 segundos pra alguém mandar uma mensagem, senão eu vou encerrar a live já. Então fica aqui meu agradecimento a todo mundo que colou na live hoje. Se você conhece alguém de tech que quer, sei lá, que busca aprender, que busca fazer contato, que quer ser próximo de alguém de São Francisco, não sei, sei lá, entendeu? Compartilha com esse teu amigo, certo? Manda aí o aviãozinho aí do vídeo aí pra pessoa. E amanhã, será que tem live amanhã? Não sei. Mas até a próxima live. Tamo junto. Deus abençoe vocês. Boa noite, bom descanso. Eu vou pra minha aula.